Of its cloud server. I want to bring in Fox News contributor and former assistant U.S. Attorney Andy McCarthy. This is brand new news, Andy. Just happened about an hour ago. What do you make of it? They allege there's a monopoly. You can't stifle them. What do you think? Do they have a case?
I think, Bill, that this is an unusually brazen amount of what looks like collusive activity between the big tech companies in connection with this one target, Parler, where when you marshal it, it doesn't really take a rocket scientist to put this together and say, you know, they're trying to do a knockout punch on this business, which is a potential competitor of theirs in certain contexts, particularly Twitter. So I think it's surprising because you don't usually get this kind of really brazen evidence of these companies working together against this one company.
Can you prove they're working together, or is it just suggested, do you think?
Well, you always need an investigation like this, Bill, to get a look at what the internal communications are and the emails and all that stuff. But to see something, you know, rat-tat-tat happen like this, what we usually tell juries in trials is that you don't check your common sense at the door. And when things kind of fit together the way these seem to fit together, it's a rational inference that people are colluding.
In the meantime, you've got companies like American Express saying that they will suspend contributions to lawmakers who opposed the certification of Biden last Wednesday. I guess in a broad sense, Andy, where does this end?
Well, I think, Bill, it has to end in probably two things. One is it's going to provoke a lot of anger for people because it's clearly ideological, political content discrimination and punitive action based on political attitudes. I know they're trying to do it under the guise of saying, you know, this was insurrection, this was dangerous, this was this and that. But if you look, just for example, on Twitter, there are a number of things that they allow to go forward and they don't crack down on and they don't censor. But when they seem to come out of the political right, they're very quick to censor. Yeah. And I think, frankly, ultimately, if they're going